When I was entering, I could not count the people, but numbers looked anywhere between 500 to about 700 people. That's what I would assess. I could be wrong. Just on my basic assessment. But after I entered, I was told the numbers swelled up and went to close to 1,500 people, to maybe even 2,000 people. But this is purely on the basis of just what people told me. But as I said, and my assessment also, and I said I could be wrong. I would say that I would saw about 500 to 700 people standing, and they were standing there like on the roadside. They did not do anything, and I went in quite smoothly. But of course, they were on both sides of the road, so it was quite a large number, and there were some people behind, and also, yeah, and that was the scene when I entered.
What is the loss of damage caused?
Well, I don't have the details with me, but number one is the damage in terms of human beings, in the sense that a lot of people were hurt, and a lot of people who were just doing their duty, they were hurt, and some of them were quite seriously hurt. One of them, in fact, one of the first few who was hurt, I was sitting with him only, and he had a big cut on his forehead and bleeding profusely, and but then we were able to control it. We then because luckily the doctor who normally accompanies the chief minister, there's the protocol is there. That doctor was present there, and because of his presence, actually many of the people, the police who were injured, they managed to get first aid, and they were they were able to. So number one, there was a huge loss in terms of the injury that was there to the people. A lot of vehicles were damaged, and we saw a lot of glasses being broken, including my spare car, which is there, one of my vehicles that is there, which my staff sits in, and many other vehicles in my convoy, and the minister's vehicle was damaged. Civilians, some vehicles were damaged. Police, of course, vehicles were burnt, some of them, and so that damage was there. There was some damage to the building also. There was some damage to some chairs that were taken by some organizations from one of the Mahari associations. So I refrained from taking the name of the Mahari, but those who have a Mahari association also, who had just given it of course as a rental thing. They have nothing to do with the movement. It's purely rental. But the Mahari also had to incur a loss in terms of their damage to their chairs. So like that, there was damage, quite a bit of damage.